Welcome back, Bluenoses, to Blue Nose on the Bench. I'm Josh and I'm your host. If you haven't been around here before, I talk the majority of the time about Birmingham City and the latest news, and obviously react to the games, the highlights and the interviews. So sit back, relax and just enjoy what we've got to show you. In today's episode, we're going to be reacting to the West Bromwich Albion Birmingham City game that's recently just gone. Unfortunately, it is Tony Mowbray's first loss of being the Blues manager. To be fair, from the fact of what I took when I was watching it on my phone, Birmingham City did quite well to hold up against our own from what I've heard and what I've seen. The fact that West Bromwich Albion didn't manage to get their goal till the 85th minute says quite a lot. But I am going to watch the video that Birmingham City have put up of the highlights and just take my insight from there. So without further ado, let's get watching and let's get cracking on with this podcast.
And back-to-back away league wins for the first time since September 2022 when we beat Preston and, you guessed it,
Got the Blues fans already singing.
Both sides just started to find their rhythm slightly. Stansfield isolated. Brilliant hold-up play from Jay Stansfield to invite Miyoshi forward. And now Pritchard. And Dembele's made the burst through the centre. Pritchard might go alone. Offloads to Stansfield, who will take it on straight into the arms of Alex Palmer.
Looks like Pritchard's getting straight in as well.
That most recent delivery, it's met by Bartley.
That's what we want to see.
All the power himself as he was just leaning back behind him up against Christian Bielik.
And getting forward, and Jay Stansfield did well to try and get across Bartley, but Bartley was strong enough to just get the ball in that instance.
And Swift has made the burst through the centre, eluded the challenge of Miyoshi, and there's Wallace! It's denied by Etheridge at his near post, the first save that the Blues goalkeeper's had to make, and the West Bromwich Albion captain, just as he swapped wings.
Try and make the most of one of these and be clinical.
Dizelle from that far side, left-footed delivery. It's a decent one towards the near post. Kevin Long was rising, but so was Kushlu. And now Dembele, right-hand side of the penalty area. Drags onto the left.
Dembele playing on the right.
Hit it low. Went through the crowd.
Dembele playing on the right. It's a bit of a change, isn't it? I suppose we've got
didn't quite
that new Korean guy in there. I think he's Korean.
Prey on yellow card. And he's given the ball away.
Good interception.
By Laird.
Laird playing quite high.
Left foot looks to tee up Sunjic, who looks to place it.
We've got some good shots going on.
Just looked like he might have lost that, but at the second attempt does claim. Right on his goal line. Ivan Sunjic, no goal since April 2022. Just looked to place it. It stung the fingertips of Alex Palmer, but easy enough at the second gathering.
Yeah,
nice little call.
Now, isn't there, where Bielik initially, now Sunjic. They just need to strike it, get their laces behind the ball.
Frey finds Furlong. Takes the ball in his stride and releases Fellows down the right-hand side. He's only got Brandon Thomas Asante in the penalty area to aim for. Reinforcements arriving now. It stood up into the centre, and it was Moet who was arriving. So Dizelle.
So there's quite a few corners we had.
That near post again, and this time.
Ooh, we got close there.
Alex Palmer, with the heroics on the line, just looked like it might kiss that post and nestle in the side netting. That's certainly what the Blues.
That should have gone in.
That's certainly what we thought seeing this from the sidelines. Kevin Long almost fell on the back of the net, agonisingly.
That should have gone in.
The inside of the post and into the grateful arms of Alex Palmer.
Oh, so unlucky there from Long. Palmer was.
From Andre Dizelle from that left-hand side, be right-footed from the South Korean in front of those Blues supporters. Stansfield flicks on. Long was there. Might come for Anderson, who sends it wide via deflection. Inside him here is Marshall. Infield to Johnston. The two substitutes haven't been able to make an impact as of yet since coming off the bench.
No, that defending's poor there.
And it's tucked home.
That was poor.
Across the back line.
Should have been watching the men.
On the players, but yeah, good movement from Vyman, and he did well to get across front. I think Bielik in particular will be a bit disappointed with that one.
Laird, Blues looking for an instant response. Bacuna's heavy touch might break for Stansfield, might break for Dembele. Pake, brilliant ball to find Bacuna, velvet touch from him. Bacuna looking to set himself on his left foot, deflected, which just took it over. Alex Palmer's crossbar inches away. Bacuna. Blues will have a corner kick as we enter 7 minutes of stoppage time.
There's a great crossfield ball from Paig. Fantastic touch by Bacuna to take it down. Initially, I thought he wasn't going to take the shot on his left, but he did get it off eventually. And as you say, that deflection, it could have gone anywhere. It just been that slight bit lower.
And there you go. You can hear the relief inside the Hawthorns. They knew that they were put through the gauntlet today.
Okay, so after watching just them brief 5 minutes that I've just seen there, it looks like we had a good start of the game from what I've just seen. There's a lot of chances that we had on goal as well. That Kevin Long goal should have gone in. I think if it went in, we probably would have had a better outlook on the rest of the game. However, after seeing what I've seen on... after seeing what I've seen with the Leicester FA Cup game on the highlights that I watched, I hadn't talked about this, but I'm going to talk about it now because it's going to make my point that I've got. After watching the Leicester game on the highlights and watching this game on the highlights, from what I've seen is we are making chances, we are getting the ball in the final third, and we're doing it quite well. However, our shooting and our targeting on goal is just not there. Everything seems to just be going middle of the goal, or it's just simple across the floor. We need to be a bit more precise with the shots we're taking. We need to change up the variety. Don't just go for the safe options. We need to be taking a bit more of a risk with putting them top corner, going for the corners in general. I found that in the Leicester game, we had at least 5-6 chances in the first half that we should have been 4-5-0 up. Just because every shot that we had and every break we had should have gone in, but they were just going straight to the keeper. I've just found in this one, just watching this one, we've got the same issue. We're getting through, we're making the final third attacks, we're putting pressure on West Bromwich's defence, but then we're not. We're just shooting it down the middle, or we're just dribbling it across the floor. We need to be making more, better and harder shots. I mean, the West Bromwich's goal, it's right in front of the keeper, but it's going high. It's going up somewhere where he ain't going to think they're going to go. He's going to think they're going down to the left, down to the right, anywhere but up above him. And it probably was a miss hit or something like that, but he got it in and it went above the keeper. He weren't expecting it. So I think we do need to be risking a bit more when it comes to shooting. Jay Stansfield's probably our man for that because of the shots that he has taken for the club at the minute. But I do think that Tony Mowbray needs to get his striking coaches and midfielder coaches to be focusing more on more risk of just going for it, you know what I mean? Just taking your chance on the ball, just feel free and just go for what you think is right at the time. Because 9 times out of 10, your gut feeling is going to kick in and wherever you think it's going to go is going to go. But you can't help the fact that sometimes you've got the pressure on you and other times you just want to go for the safe option because you'd rather be safe than sorry. So I do understand it, but we need to be a bit more clinical on that ball with finishing in the final third because that's how we're going to get our results. We're getting there with the chemistry of the team. Everyone's linking. We're making the attacks. We just need to get that ball out now. So from what I've heard nothing but good views on the new signings that we've had in. So, obviously, I'm sorry if I get these names wrong, but Pak Sung Ho, he looked quite good from them highlights. He was whipping them balls in on the corners. All 3 of them got stuck in. Even Dozzle, even Pritchard, straight from the get-go, bang, like that. He seemed to link up with the team. So, they're looking quite established. They're looking stronger. Obviously, Tony Mowbray's got a chance now to make this team work. And to be fair, with the new signings that we've got experience. Obviously, he's brought Pritchard from Sunderland, which he used to manage Sunderland. So he's got that chemistry there with that player already. He knows how he works, how he'll probably fit. So I have no doubts that Tony Mowbray's probably going to pick it up but I would like to see the finishing up a bit more because that would be more beneficial. Again, the Leicester game was an FA Cup game, but we showed promise to be going for Leicester, who are first in the league, and keeping them at bay and putting that pressure on them to show them that we're not just a run-over team as what people probably think we are. We have the players there. We have the chemistry there. We have a good team. We just need to be showing that we're a good team now, because otherwise we're just going to keep being looked at as just the lower mid-table to relegation battle team, which ain't the case. We do have the team now, and to be fair, I see potential in the team, and I believe it can be done, and I do have faith in Mowbray. I think Mowbray will do it, and like I say, it's his first loss since taking over, and to be fair, it's a lot better than what Wayne Rooney was doing. So you can't fault the man at the minute. He's doing pretty well. The other thing I did want to bring up, however, is the apparent racial slur to Bacuna again from the West Brom or the Birmingham fans. I guess it's West Brom fans. Let's just have a quick read because I've got the article here on the Blues. So, Blues issue statement after championship match. Birmingham City have issued the following statement. The club can confirm that in the second half of Saturday's afternoon Sky Bet Championship game versus West Bromwich Albion at the Hawthorns, Juniho Bacuna reported an incident of racism to the referee David Webb. This will be included in the official matches report, and the club will assist the FA, the EFL and the authorities accordingly. Birmingham City thanks the West Brom steward, security and executive team who acted immediately, and the issue is now with West Midlands Police. The football club offers its full and unwavering support to Junior. No further comment will be made at this time. So I'm guessing it's the Baggies fans that have made the comment. I don't think it would have been our guys. But to be fair, there's no room for it. There's no need for it. At the end of the day, they won 1-0. So if it was them, then, you know, shame on you, really, for bringing racism into the game. There's no need for it. I know we all get high rated and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, the boys are doing the best they can, and that's it. And to be fair, you're winning 1-0, so, you know, don't be so patronising, I suppose. That's not me being malicious or anything, but to be fair, there's no need for the racism, and I don't agree with it at all. I wouldn't want to be racist to any of the players. Like, at the end of the day, you're there for support, and I know obviously players get grief and stuff like that, but racism's just one thing, you know what I mean, that you don't want to cross the line on. So, you know, please, let's all just be respectful. If it is the Birmingham City fans and I am wrong, I am sorry. And if it is Birmingham City fans, then same again, shame on you. But I don't think it would have been us. I think it would have been them. Because obviously they're winning and being a derby and that, like, you know, or a local derby, it's going to get a bit high rated. But yeah, no, that was just me, quick one. Obviously, I didn't want to end it on a downer, but it is what it is. It's just the game. It's a beautiful game, so let's try and keep it beautiful. Who we got next? Let's have a quick look. Fixtures. So we've got Sheffield Wednesday next, and we're away. So that should be a good game on Friday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be quite good. But yeah, if you think anything else different in the comments, let me know underneath. Hit that big thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to join us on the bench. And yeah, until the next video, stay safe. It's been Josh, and this has been me being the Blue Nose on the bench. Have a great day, great evening, whatever you're doing, and make sure you keep right on. See you soon.